Danny Segura for MMA Junkie here in Hollywood, Florida, standing next to a former UFC fighter and BKFC champ, John Dodson. John, you're a veteran of the sport, man, and it's crazy to see the progression of BKFC, of MMA, and you're still out here doing this thing, and as champion as well. So how does it feel to kind of be the vet in here? And at one point you were kind of like the kid, right?
Well, technically, yeah, this is a very brand new sport, still growing into that infancy stage. And since the evolution of my combat experience from being wrestling, boxing, MMA, kickboxing, bare knuckle, I mean, I think I've solidified myself to being one of the most dangerous strikers in the world.
Yeah, no, for sure. With that power, man, that power, the streets know, man, the streets know. And I got to ask you, out of all the things that you've done, because you fought MMA right in the UFC, you've done Ryzen as well, which has different rule set. Now you've done bare knuckle. Which one have you enjoyed the most?
Bare knuckle. I love bare knuckle because of the fact that it's short, very fast paced. I can go ahead and hunt you down and not keep on dropping you every chance I get.
Yeah. And talk to me about your plans here in BKFC. Obviously, defend that title, but like overall, like you have ambitions of going up a weight class or a certain number of title defenses. What are you thinking?
You saw that they have a tournament.
Yeah.
I need to gain some weight.
At 190, how much you walk around at? I think 190 is the bare minimum, right?
185. I have to make the bare minimum 185. Don't say 190 because that means I have to be an extra little fat boy. But I will make sure I can get the right power, the right speed, and hopefully if they let me wear ankle weights, I'm knocking out Big Ben or Andre.
Yeah. You know, it's not crazy to like see you like knocking out. I feel like your power does translate. And would you be interested in doing a tournament? You mentioned kind of like for the smaller guys. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
I'd be down to go ahead and do it for the smaller guys. Even though the tournament's out for 185 and above, they do need one for little guys, and I can guarantee you I'm going to put on the best spectacular show to go ahead and knock out everybody. Yeah. Like, they have to be able to hit me, and we already know speed kills. My speed translates mixed martial arts and to bare knuckle.
Yeah. And I got to ask you, we saw you earlier this year fighting for Ryzen. What's the plans for MMA? Are you still trying to continue both careers simultaneously?
Right now, I need to go ahead and focus on my bare knuckle career because of the fact that they try to blame Ryzen for me going out there, having a contract with them.
Yeah,
to make an interim champion. I was holding off for a whole year waiting for them, and then they came at me saying, hey, you took a fight in February on Ryzen, so we're going to make an interim. So I was like, no, you guys, I will put Ryzen on the back burner for right now because they have a 10-man flyweight Grand Prix, and I know I want the winner of that, so I'm going to let them go ahead and deal with that. I have some unfinished business with G and Andrew Strode because then I can knock out the winner, whether it be G or Andrew Strode, and then they'll go knock out the loser a couple months later, whether it be G or Andrew Strode.
Yeah. Who do you have there as a winner, and do you see them as a legitimate like interim champion? Because it is weird circumstances. Like, you've been healthy, you've been ready to go.
I've been ready to go, and I don't see them as either one of them being champion. All I see them as a next contender. So that interim title just gave them, well, now they got a bounty on their head by the champion.
Yeah.
They gave me a guaranteed fight, so I can go ahead and beat up one of them.
Yeah. And I got to ask you a couple more regarding just the flyweights in general, because you're a pioneer for that division. How much do you pay attention to what's going on in the UFC and MMA in general and at flyweight?
Well, I can go ahead and knock out Pantoja. And then that Joshua Van guy, I guarantee you, they want to talk about somebody who has a incredible knockout power. I definitely know my Filipino power can knock out his Filipino power.
I feel like you can still compete in the UFC like at the top, and I feel like you'd be an exciting addition given your style and your power. Is that door even slightly open, or you don't think so? Closed chapter.
Nah, that door can always be reopened. I just got to go ahead and secure my victories, go back out here, put dominant performances in BKFC, and then also go back to Japan and go settle up there too.
Well, we'll see what happens. Looking forward to this interim flyweight title fight, and then seeing who the winner,
Don't call it interim flyweight title.
All right, this flyweight title eliminator contender. Yeah.
Give it that number one contender spot, and that's going to be easier to say.
Appreciate it, John. Thank you so much.